Oh, hey, Sammy. All right, just the man I wanted to see. How's it going, guy?
I'm doing fine now because you know what? I just finished that job downtown, that big ventilation job, and it is over with. And that was quite a job, but I'm going home now.
Well, good thing. But, I'm glad you finished too because I got another one for you.
Oh, no, cripe's sake, don't do this to me. What are you doing? It's time to go home.
Hey, come on, Sam. Give me a break here, you know? I mean, I know that you're the only one that can handle such a delicate job, all right?
Yeah.
I mean, I had Rocky fixing the ceiling last week. The pipe came down. Half the ceiling's on the ground. Now the customer's fit to be tied.
All right. Enough kissing up to me, you know? You've done this to me, 5 times this month already? Why don't you pick one of the other guys from the list and just send them out
Come on,
there?
how can I do that? You're the best.
I think Rocky may have a problem on his hands. It looks like Sam is just about burned out, and just between you and me, I don't think Rocky is going to do all that well without Sam on his team. Unfortunately, Sam's situation is far from unique. Burnout can occur in just about every industry and at all levels of employment. And the saddest part is that burnout most often affects those employees who are the hardest working and the least likely to complain. The people companies most want to keep. In this week's meeting, we're going to talk a little bit about ways to handle burnout. And I think you'll agree the best way to handle burnout is to avoid it altogether. So, how do you do that? Well, first and most importantly, you must have open communication. As I've mentioned, most employers don't want to lose good people, but they may not realize there's a problem unless you tell them. I can't tell you how many times I've met people who've said, of course they knew I was getting burned out. Anybody could tell I was unhappy and exhausted. But you know what? That's a perception, and it's subjective. Just because you think your supervisor or shop owner can tell there's a problem doesn't mean they really can. The world is not filled with mind readers, and it's up to you to communicate your frustrations. What kind of frustrations, you wonder? Well, the ones that result from feeling like we can't do anything right. Like any decision you make will be viewed by your superior as the wrong one. When you can't seem to make your superior happy, no matter how hard you try. When you're asked to do jobs that seem physically or mentally impossible. When you just don't feel like you can win at your job.
No, hang on, Sam, okay? I got her on hold. Hello, how are you? No, that's all right. He'll be there any minute. No, I know you've been waiting all day. I apologize for that, man. Okay, Sam, are you there? Listen, hey, did you shut the water off? What's going on? Huh? Sam.
Yo, hey. All right. That's what I want you to do here. I'm glad you ain't busy, all right? There's a couple of things right here, all right? I want you to check out these customers, see what their problem is, all right? Hey, yo. Then I want you to find out where the shipment of the faucets is. Then I got the new girl that I hired with Trixie to help her with the phones. She's waiting in the hall, okay? That's what I want you to do. Hey, you're sitting around doing nothing? What is this here, all right? I don't want you answering me back here at all, okay? All right? When I get back, I want all of this stuff done, all right? Hey, no futzing around. Handle it right now, pal. Right now.
The best thing to do when you experience these kinds of feelings is to approach your supervisor with the problem so you can work together to find a solution. Whatever you do, don't just wait for a change to happen. It's like a time bomb waiting to go off.
Thank you for calling Rocky & Sons. Please hold, okay? Thank you for calling Rocky & Sons. Hold. Thank you for calling Rocky & Sons. Please hold. Thank you for calling Rocky & Sons. Hold. Hi, can you hold? Yeah. Hey, were you holding? What's your problem? Are you holding? What seems to be the nature of your problem? Rocky & Sons, hold, please. Hey, Rocky & Sons, yeah. Okay, what is your problem? Okay, you're going to need to hold. Oh, when are they going to get me a break or something? Get me some relief. I've been working here for 3 days straight. I don't think I can take it no more. I mean, what do they think? I'm some kind of machine or something? I can just keep answering the phone. Rocky & Sons, what's your problem? I feel like I'm going to explode or something. I think maybe I should just quit. That would show them I'm not going to do this.
Another effective approach to preventing burnout is to change your environment. If you can, take your breaks away from your work area. Obviously, this technique may seem more appropriate for call takers or dispatchers who work inside the shop than a service technician. However, the principle is the same regardless of the type of work you do. If you're a tech out in the field, don't take your lunch break in your truck. If you bring your meal, find a park or other scenic area to enjoy. The idea is to let your mind and body relax by escaping your regular routine and all the stress associated with it. If you can't go outside, at least take your breaks in a different room or area of your workplace.
Sorry to disturb you, Mike.
Oh, it's okay. What's up?
Nothing urgent. I just want to let you know I'm going out for my break. I thought I'd go across to the park and eat my lunch and maybe get some sun.
Oh, that sounds good. Take your mind off things for a while.
Yeah, maybe I can even start to get a tan for once.
Yeah, I need to get out there too.
All right.
Okay, see you in a bit.
Okay.
Did you know that there are some companies in Japan that take regular breaks where the employees all participate in calisthenics or other types of exercise? In fact, more and more companies are suggesting that employees take time out from the day to participate in some kind of physical activity. Now, that doesn't mean you have to do something strenuous or participate in an activity you don't enjoy. On the contrary, one of the best ways to avoid burnout is to involve yourself in a form of physical activity that you will thoroughly enjoy. You could play a game of basketball after lunch or go running for a few minutes on a break. Heck, when you sit in front of a computer screen for 8 hours a day, sometimes it really helps just to walk around the room a little. It gets the blood circulating, helps you to think, and releases build-up tension due to stress. Now, I know some of the techs out there are saying, "What's this guy talking about? Physical activity is already a major part of my job." And that's true. But that's not the kind of physical activity that releases stress. I'm not talking about lifting a heavy AC unit or squeezing through a narrow crawl space. I'm talking about playing frisbee, throwing some darts, or tossing a football around. Activities that will give your mind a break, a chance to unwind. Remember when I said that burnout often affects people that work the hardest and complain the least? Well, one of the reasons this is true is because the best workers tend to get more than their fair share of the most difficult, least desirable jobs. You know, more of the night calls, more of the difficult customers, more of the complaints. These tasks should be shared equally within each job category and not dumped on the person least likely to complain. If your shop has a problem in this area, you might try some type of rotation system. In fact, many C2000 shops currently use such systems to guarantee that all responsibilities are spread fairly and evenly among shop employees.
Hey, Pete, so you got my page. Well, we got another service call from Mr. Simmons. Yeah, that's him. Well, he's as grumpy as ever, and it's your turn to take the call. This time he claims his toilet exploded. That's what he said. I swear. Hey, look, I know he can be kind of difficult, but that's why everybody takes turns. And, with all the business he's thrown our way, he's turned out to be one of your best customers.
Now, my last suggestion for avoiding burnout involves training. Not training on how to avoid burnout, but training that provides you with the skills you need to do your job in a confident and professional manner. Don't let yourself get frustrated because you weren't shown the correct procedure or because you never learned a specific technique. Ask for the information you need and prevent your job from becoming a burden. Many companies offer ongoing training to employees to keep them up to date on changes within the industry. Remember, it's in your company's best interest for you to be as skilled as you can be, because the more skilled you become, the more valuable you'll be to the company. So make sure you have all the tools you need to play the game and win.